safe.
Do you have a handicap or elderly loved one at home that you need to take care of and you've been thinking about hiring a home health aide? Watch this video before you make any decision about hiring a home health aide to care for your loved one. And let's get this thing started right now. Welcome to Beyond Boundaries, Home Care Made Simple. My name is Jeffrey Conover, and I will be guiding you through this video all about hiring a home health aide and everything that goes along with it. This is part 2 of a 4-part series on this topic. I hope you enjoyed part 1, and I hope it gave you a lot of information and things to think about before you hire a home health aide. This video, part 2, will be all about the interaction between your home health aide and your loved one, and how the interaction, if it's bad, it could affect the overall mood and attitude of the home health aide and also your loved one, and it could just linger throughout the process. And I will also be going into the whole topic of different home health aides. There are mostly 2 types of home health aides: the young and inexperienced home health aide, and also the older, the more experienced and the stubborn and set in their ways home health aide. 2 different ones, and I will be going through each one and dissecting each one and tell you how each one by itself is not a good thing. So let's get into the video right now. Let's get this thing started. Another thing is, your loved one and the home health aide, they might have 2 different temperaments, or the way to go about things, or the way to look at life. So they might not mesh, they might not, all the time, might be, conflict of interest, not conflicts, with how they do things or how they think or what they say, or just their total attitude or the way they go about, their life. So this leads to conflict too, or tension, because if you're with that home health aide 5 days a week for 10 to 12 hours, if you don't really, mesh too good, you're gonna irk each other's feelings. You're gonna irk each other like bad, and it's not gonna just be your loved one. It's gonna be a little, tension, or little upset, or irritated. It's going to be the home health aide too. They also, because they're human, they get upset, or they have off days, or they get their temperament, or they get a little I don't want to say angry, but just irritated with your loved one, because you guys are either like not working together, or there's something that your loved one wants to do or thinks that it should be done this way, and home health aide's like, no, it's this is the way to do it, and before you know it, it's just like nonstop, back and forth, and also there's the home health aide also might try to do a little tough love, meaning try to get your loved one to do things by themselves, or just go the extra mile to do something, just to get them to go back to life, do stuff for themselves around the house, which is fine. That's great. Pushing your loved one to do more stuff by themselves independently, to make them feel better like that, so that they know they can do this by themselves. That's great. I have no problem with that. That's great, outstanding. But the problem comes when it's just tough love and there's no compassion. Compassion is thrown out the window. There has to be a balance of tough love and compassion. At times, compassion is nowhere to be found. It's just tough love. And it's just tough love, that's it. No more. To the end of the day. Not even an ounce of compassion. And end of the day, goodbye. and your loved one is just like broken and crying, upset, because she's okay with doing a little extra work, trying to do things by herself, but at some time you have to you have to have a little compassion. Hey, you're okay? Are you hurting? Do you want to, we'll stop for now. We'll take a break. I'll do this for you. Do you want me to, rub some cream on you, or, anything else you want me to do for you? Or you want a glass of water? You want something to eat? Anything like that. But at times there was no compassion. There's nothing. So that just doesn't work. And that's just another little pitfall or a little problem that you might come across with the home health aide. If you're liking the content of this video, please hit the like button down below. And also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you're new to this channel, so that you're notified of future videos that I make. And so you'll be notified and you can go on YouTube and watch them. But thank you for all your support, and please make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Please leave your comments and questions down below in the description, and I will get to each and every comment or question and get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you want to leave it in my social media, they're also linked down below in the description. If you want to leave your comments or question on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or anything like that, it's all down below, and I will get to them also as soon as possible and answer everything that you want to know. Okay, there's two types of home health aides. There's the ones that are young and inexperienced, and there's the other that are older, more experienced, but very stubborn and set in their ways. There's two different kinds, and both it doesn't work. You want a little blend of the young and the enthusiastic and experienced with the older experience with the little set in their ways. So you want a combination. You don't want one or the other. Bad, no good. The young and experienced, the problem is they're just not ready to do this job. When if everything's going wrong, right, great, the usual, bath, teeth, just food, getting food, everything's going great. So it's simple stuff. But once something happens, maybe a little slip or a fall, or something, she hurts herself, or she's in pain or something like that, that's it. They're like deer in headlights. I don't know what to do, what's going on, and they have no way of dealing with the situation. So you're like, it's just not good. And another one is these young and experienced home health aide. They are going to school, and so they take this job for experience. Whatever health profession they're doing, they're just taking this job for experience. And they're not really doing it because they really care about your loved one, or really care about taking care of your loved one, or doing this job. They just want the experience. And really, it's not good if you're not really into the job, if you're not emotionally involved with the job, taking care of your loved one. There's got to be some kind of bond. There's got to be some kind of willingness, or just enthusiastic or enthusiasm or something like that, that they want to come to work and to take care of your loved one, because they really care about your loved one. They really care about taking of the elderly or the handicapped. But these they go to school and they're just in it just to get experience, and that's it. And that's not good. That's not a good way to go about it. And you do not want to hire that kind of person. The other one is the older, it's more experienced lady who's been around the block, been a home health aide for like maybe 15, 20 years. She knows everything. She knows like all the the methods, all the ways to do things in the house. She knows occupational therapy. She knows physical therapy. She knows everything. and she's really good. Oh, great, great, that's awesome. I had experience with that. I had uh, home health aide that she knew everything. She was good, very experienced, knew everything. That's great. But the problem does come in the fact is when they're set in their ways and they're stubborn, and that's it. And they over the years they get hardened from doing this job because it's a tough job. Um, just like me as a police officer doing the job, you don't want to become hardened or insensitive, but sometimes if you're doing something over and over again and it's the same thing, and it's you just get hardened, and it's like you don't really have those feelings or sensitivity to the person. So um, that's the problem too, is that they just will not, they're set in stone. They will not do anything. If this is the way to do it, and that's it. I'm like, even if it's, maybe you could do it another way because it might help a little bit because your loved one likes it this way. No, it has to be done the way I do it. That's it. And it's just set, and you cannot move them. Like, just an anchor. They're stubborn. That's it. And just, it causes problems. It causes conflicts. It causes tension. And it just, there's nothing to do. They're just set in their ways, and they're stubborn, and they will not move an inch because they say they're experienced. They've been doing this for a long time. They know what they're doing, and that's it. And also you put that also in with they've been doing it so long, and that they, like I said, they lose a little bit of compassion, sensitivity, because they get hardened a little bit, and now you have an unsensitive, no compassion, stubborn, set in their ways, qualified, experienced person, but all the other things I just said, which is not good either. So it's the two extremes, no good. You want something in the middle, and finding something in the middle, good luck. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And also please check out the intro video to this channel and also video number 1 to this series. And please look out for video number 3 also of this series. God bless America. God bless all law enforcement. Keep them safe. God bless all military and keep them safe. Have a good night.